I'm Mushy, and you're you. Hello, you. And we are here at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting with a pretty sizable Temu haul, and I wanted to share with you guys what I got. Now, I know some of you might be saying, Mush, you just did a massive D-stash. What are you doing? I don't know. I'm shopping. I can't help it. Temu has like a whole bunch of brand new canvases rolling out. I don't know if it's the holiday season or just, you know, what the case is, but they're getting like all new diamond painting inventory. I'm super excited to show you guys some of the offerings and what I found. So let's dig in. Okay, so I have a dozen diamond paintings here, and I think for space sake, we're going to start with the smallest and work our way up. Sorry if you hear the dishwasher in the background. Let me see if I can fix that. Nope, I sure can't, so we're gonna have to deal with it. But the first one I wanted to show you. Now, you guys might be like, Mush, what's with the cute or whatever. As I've mentioned before, I do have a special affinity in my heart for Beauty and the Beast. And here we have a Belle diamond painting. How does this fit into Dark and Creepy though? Look at the candelabra. There's little skulls on there. So we have a little skull situation. Her hair is the Beast. Do you see that? His eyes, his nose, his tusks. So yeah, we do have, it's a little twisted. It is a little twisted. There are some dark implications here. She is a little on the smexy, risque side for a Disney princess. So I feel like, you know, it fits. Okay, it fits. And so, yeah, I definitely picked this one up. And again, I also know that not everyone is into the super dark, super creepy. So I wanted to make sure that I could show you guys some things that were maybe less on the dark and creepy. Oh, my cover sheet ripped. Look at this, y'all. We'll see what we can do about that. But the less darker, creepier, but still, you know, have a little edge to it. You know what I mean? The dark and creepy doesn't always have to be blood and guts and gore. You know, it can have a twist, an edge, something like that, you know? So I'm just gonna band-aid this. Boop, band-aided. There it is. So here is the canvas there, kind of straight now. I'm tilting it to try to keep the glare out, but you can clearly see there's his horns here. Beast eyes, tusks, nose right there, but that's her hair. How cool is that? And then the bloody looking, kind of bloody candles with the skull base, and like got some clavage here. She's doing a little duck, that duck face. Here's the thumbnail. If you'd like to get my finger out of the way, if you'd like to see the thumbnail, there it is. Very cool. I love how the Beast is kind of hidden. It's her hair, but yeah, it took me a minute, and I'm like, something's going on with her hair. What is it? It's the Beast. That is so cool. This does have 24 colors. It is round roll. It's a 30 by 40, and it has, you know, like that kind of special border, little decorative border. If you don't feel like taping it up, I'm gonna tape it up. So, and it looks like the legend is alphanumeric, but not in order. It is alphanumeric, not in order, and I don't see any issues with light on dark, dark on light. That all looks good there. And the drills come in a train. Hey, let's have some light. Yee, now we can see. The drills come in a train, and we do have a significant number of probably 310. Yep, 310. And look at that pop of yellow right there. That's really cool. Like to see that. We have kind of a moldy green here. Got a little bit of a blood red, some brown for the Beast and her hair. We do have some pinks and roses in here, which I do expect to see with Belle and any kind of princess. But we got a curdled milk in here. But that pop of color is really going to be right here and in the reds and pinks throughout. So that's the first one I wanted to show you, and it does come with the standard kit. Real quick before I put this one away, I wanted to show you guys the clarity of the canvas. There it is. We do have training wheels or dummy wheels, whatever you want to call them, but the canvas is clear. Nice and clear. Lots of color blocking there too. So yay, color blocking for speed, baby. Next one I have for you, I thought was really interesting. Before I fully open this up, some of you are a member of the Facebook group. If you didn't know, we do have a Facebook group for channel members and subscribers. It's called Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting. Surprise! But that's over on Facebook. And we shared some free images over there that I thought were really cool, and I posted them to everybody. And imagine my surprise when about 2 weeks later, I see one of those images that I shared in the Facebook group that was free art over on Temu. Yeah, it was this one. Do you guys remember? It was a bunch of killers. They had a bunch of different killers, but Chucky was one of them. And they were like coming out or made of these like green and red smoke poofs. And it does say Chucky here. Actually, it says Chewickie. Look, you guys, it's Chewickie. Chewickie. I'm thrown. You guys, I need a minute. Okay, nope, need another minute. Sorry. Okay, so I kind of really needed this today, actually. But anyway, here we have, I guess you could put black DMC through here if you wanted to, and have a little break in his name, or maybe put the black DMC through here and have just a really fat U and kind of fix that. But here's Chewickie, and God. Okay, and you can see he's a little torn and beat up. There's green and red smoke there in the background. This is a small 30 by 30. Has 19 colors though for being a 30 by 30. A large predominant amount of the canvas is 310 color blocking all throughout here and even in here. So I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out and where 19 colors fit into this, but it'll be an interesting way to find out. So yeah, here he is. It looks like our table is alphabet, all capital letters, not in order. They're in DMC order, not alphabetical order, but yeah, there's Chewickie. Okay, I was just ready to move on, but like I totally forgot. Here are the drills. The drills come in baggies. It does have the serial number of the canvas written on there in marker, and the table number on each bag. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but not what their symbols are. And here's the color palette. We've got dark reds, dark greens, some mid-tone greens. There's a little pop of purple there, some purple here. That's interesting. And then we definitely have our 310 here, but I'm seeing like the 310s in here, but it doesn't seem like it could possibly be. Could it be enough for all of this 310? We'll find out when we get to it, right? All right, now we're ready to move on to the next one. All right, and the next one, you guys, a tarot card. We have been in a tarot card era, haven't we, in the diamond painting world? So, of course, I saw this one and I had to get it. A phrase that I find that I say frequently to people, like when something happens that I already knew was going on and they're just discovering it, like, let's just say, oh, you know, oh my gosh, this person's a total, you know, butthole or something, and I didn't realize it was, you know, this company was this bad or something like that. Or, oh my gosh, I just met your mother-in-law. I'm like, welcome to the shit show. So I find that I say that a lot in conversation. It's just like a go-to phrase. I don't know, that comes out of my mouth. And so when I saw this tarot card and it's tickets, the skeleton either receiving or handing over tickets to the shit show, I was like, I have to have this. Yeah, so this is a 30 by 40 and it looks like 21 colors, and it is an alphanumeric order 1, 2, 3 A, B, C. I am seeing here's the thumbnail there, and I am seeing some questionable dark on dark. So here's like a 5. Might be of concern. This D might be of concern. Always with the D. Everything else looks pretty good. So let's kind of take a look at this one and see. Canvas is clear. I see the 5 there and the D. They're both kind of over here. A little sus. To the naked eye, it's a little difficult to see. The D is fine, but the 5 is a little difficult, but I think we should probably be okay, especially with a backlight. But yeah, I absolutely loved this one for its message, and considering I say it like probably at least once a day, I had to get it. And we do have trains for our drills here. It does have the serial number of the canvas on here for you. Wow, some's upside down and some are right side up. Sorry about that. And the table number here. But we have purples, maroons, grays. We got a little bit of like peach here. I was going to say terracotta, but that's more of a peach. A grayish. We got the white in there. Some dark brown. Some interesting colors, but all do. There's the blues and the grays and that fit this color palette here. But I love that these tarot cards do have like a border to the card and stuff, and they really do make it look like a tarot card, and they've got the card number up here and stuff. So but yeah, I had to get this one because it totally just suits my personality like a lot. All right, let's look at another one. Okay, they're going to get bigger as we go, FYI. This next one I saw, and I picked it up because we do have the holiday season coming up, and they are coming out with some holiday season themed dark and creepy diamond paintings. So good to see. I had a really hard time last Christmas finding Christmas or holiday, winter holiday themed diamond paintings that were also kind of dark and creepy. So it was all cute and fluffy and stuff, and it was disappointing. But here we're coming out with some more darker images, and I am here to ruin my cover sheet. I am here for it. This cover sheet is actually a lot thicker and plasticier feeling than most other sheets that I come across on a Temu diamond painting. It's also considerably overcut, but that's okay. I'm just observations that I'm noticing, and I'm having a little trouble here. I need to make myself a little bit more room, but it's struggling to lay flat because it does need to be flattened. It was just dealing with the packaging roll situation there, but here we go. Got her ironed out a little bit there. Flatten this out. Make more wrinkles than what it started with. Good job, Mushy. Good job. Get your spatula. No, don't do that. Nobody needs to see that. All right. Well, this is a round drill, 40 by 40 and 23 colors. I haven't been doing my whole measuring thing, you guys, because my measuring tape is borked. At least it was. Sundown did Sundown fix it? Maybe. So maybe we can start measuring some of these bigger ones that maybe are more impactful. So this is 35 centimeters. So this 40 by 40 is a 35 by 35 drill field, and it has 23 colors, round drill, if I didn't already say it. And here's the thumbnail. It is a skeletal man in a top hat. You can see he's got like a red and black jacket on and maybe a tie here. And she's kind of got a pale face, almost sugar skull vibes, maybe, in her beautiful Christmas gown. It looks like maybe they were at a fancy event or on a date. And she's snuggling up to him. And there's a winter scene in the background. So really liking this one. Definite, obvious holiday Christmassy vibes, but also brings in some beauty and some darkness, and I like that. I like that a lot. And here are our drills. They are in baggies, and they're numbered 1, 2, 3. There is no serial number, so this would have to be labeled if you store them separate. But we do have our Christmassy winter holiday color reds. We've got some blues, grays. We've got our obligatory black, and I'm guessing maybe $9.39. Yep, $3.10 and $9.39 in here. With some purples. Very muted tones, though, with the exception of these pops of color here that we're going to find in their outfit. So it's really going to make them pop. And actually, I'm thinking maybe some ABs in here, some 666 ABs or another red toned AB to catch the red in her outfit and his jacket. Might be pretty cool, possibly even in his hat. That could be really cool. And maybe really wanted to do something back here with this building that seems to be in the background with lit windows. But yeah, there's the color palette. We got some purples in here, blues, blacks, and reds. Very cool. I am getting jazzed for the holiday season, and if you hadn't heard, our channel is going to be hosting an event in December called Ho Ho Horrific Holidays in the month of December. So everyone is welcome to come join in. We're really wanting to kind of spookify, horrify, gorify the holiday season. And it doesn't have to be totally horror and gory. It could be something, you know, a little dark, but also beautiful and elegant, kind of like this painting here. It's a great example. All right, let's check out another one. Okay, you guys, and this is one of the 40 by 70 canvases that you can get on Temu. I'm trying to grab the drills, but it comes with 2 toolkits, which is nice. Our packet of drills. But baby killers are always my jam. I love to see them as babies and toddlers, youths, teens, whatever. And I did see some of these over on Temu and thought we'd check it out. So 40 by 70. It's, for being more narrow and long, it does not seem to be stretched at all, which is really nice. I'm liking that. How accurate? We're 35. So we do lose 5 centimeters. And I'm going to assume that we're going to lose those 5 vertically as well. Let me take a gander here. Oh, you're curling under. 65. Yeah, so we do lose 5 centimeters on each side, about 4.5 inches, somewhere around there. But the image doesn't seem to suffer for that, so that's pretty cool. If you want to take a look, there's his whole outfit situation. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, it's got a fiery background. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's just kind of a basic child version of Pennywise. So it looks like a lot of color blocking. This color situation back here seems to be in chunks with lots of color blocking. It does have only 18 colors, so this should be a fairly quick workup because, like I said, it's color block after color block after color block throughout the whole background and a large part of the character himself. I think this would be cool, maybe some AB or even colored glow-in-the-dark eyes here. That might be pretty cool, or even some maybe AB in the fire behind him. That could be cool, right? Yeah, so and the table is all capital letters, not in order on the table, but in DMC order instead. And then the drills that came were this packet. It does have the serial number handwritten on here if you need to store it separate, and each drill comes in a baggie. What's interesting, and I don't know why if that means anything, but these baggies are like purple. This one's labeled in red. There's a black one down here. So I'm not really sure what the significance, if any, there is there. But you can see here we got a lot of blue. We got a lot of really dark teal, bright red, bright oranges. You know, a little bit of a muted maroon red situation. Some black. Those pops of yellow, though, and orange and red. Really, this is going to be an interesting, very beautiful canvas, I think. Very good one if you again, another one that if you want to participate or maybe stick your toe into something dark and creepy. This is a little baby Pennywise, but he's cute, not really menacing, nothing really super horrific about the background or the character himself, and it does have bright color. So if you're a color person and you want to do dark and creepy, but you find that it's hard to find some with color, this one is a perfect example of not too scary, lots of color, some bright pops of color. This could be one for you. The next one I have for you is very similar to the last one in that it is a simplistic kind of image with a simplistic background. Same kind of situation. We do have a toddler, you know, infant toddler version of Chucky. So it does come with 2 tool kits, just as the last one did. This is also a 40 by 70, and I can already tell by eyeball that it's going to be the 35 by 65, so we don't really need to measure it. The drill field looks very clear, and again, a lot of color blocking. This only has 16 colors, so this might be also another good option if you kind of want to stick a toe in the dark and creepy, but you don't want to get too scary with it, and you maybe want to do something a little quicker and simpler. This would be a really good one as well. The image is really clear. You can even see his little tennis shoes here. See if I can get that in the image. His little tennis shoes with the laces. Very cute. And there's a little design on the side. This is a very good rendering of little Chucky. Look at those bright blue eyes there. Yes, and the table is all capital letter, alphabetical order. And again, like I said, tons of color blocking. If you're a color blocking lover or you like color blocking for speed and ease, multi-placing, this would be the jam for you, especially if you like brighter colors and less scary images. This is a good option as well. So we do have the serial number handwritten on here that matches what's on the canvas if you need to store them separate. And again, we have the same kind of baggy situation. And here is our color palette. Some dark blues and browns, some lighter teal turquoisey situation, lots of blue family in here, some peach tone for his little doll face. We do have some whites in here, which is nice. But yeah, mostly darker colors for this one and blues. So there's that one. Let's see what else we have. All right, this next one, I was really excited about it when I saw it because, again, the holiday season is coming up, and I'm old school. I'm a huge fan of this movie series, and some newer ones have been coming out that I've enjoyed a lot. We have the Ghostbusters little hearse, you know, situation, and it has a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on top. It looks like maybe some presents as well. The little siren lights are going off, and there's Christmas trees with lights on the side. So just a Christmas and winter holiday seasoned up little Ghostbusters situation. I can't tell you the last time I saw a legit Ghostbusters canvas, so this is exciting, and especially a holiday thematic situation that we can use to kind of spookify our holidays a little bit. Again, I kind of got this with a little bit of Ho-Ho Horrific Holidays channel event in mind, but I also wanted to get this to show you guys that, like, you know, dark and creepy doesn't have to be super gory and sketchy. If that's not your jam, you can still play in our world. You know what I mean? And here's an perfect example of this. And I love twisting holidays and meshing themes and genres. So we're definitely meshing like wholesome holiday vibes here with a little bit of the ooky spooky, right? So loving this. Look, oh, sorry about the glare, but look at that. This one has 18 colors. It's a 40 by 40, and again, I'm sussing out a 35 by 35 situation. Yeah, but that's all right. That is okay. I don't think the image is suffering for this at all. There is some significant color blocking in the background, but we do have quite confetti heavy all through the middle and the rest down here. But I think this is going to be a really fun one to do for, you know, the holiday season. I'm not mad at it. Can't wait to see how it turns out. I'm a little nervous about all the small fine details through here, but otherwise not mad about it at all. Excited to see how this one comes out. Let's take a look at our drill packet. So we have trains, and it seems to have the serial number of the canvas, which is also on the canvas here. And we do have dark blues, lots of dark blues, which I see here. Varying shades of blue is very present throughout here. There are some pops of color, some white for the snow and the mobile here. There's some pinks and purples popping out at me. Really, though, those seem to be the only real big pops of color. I'm looking for like this bright green and bright red and this orange in here. I do see some orange here. Not, oh, there, I see some kind of pink in here, which might be what the red, it looks red on the canvas. It might actually be pink because it is like a muted scene in the snow. It kind of does change the appearance of color sometimes. So I'm thinking maybe that's what it is. I do see some bright purple here, pretty good quantity of it. So very cool indeed. Looking at the canvas, I can clearly see all the symbols and stuff from here. So that's nice as well. And it does not appear that it does not have dummy circles. All right, let's find another one. All right, the next one I found was so adorable that I could not pass it up. And as you can see, this is a 40 by 50, and as we're unrolling it, you can clearly see this is a youthful Jason, and he's coming out of his lake, and he says, "Nobody wants to play with me." Oh, poor little Jason. Oh, that was kind of breaks your heart a little bit. So this kind of plays a little bit on the more cute emotional side of dark and creepy, but it does, you know, have one of our little favorite iconic horror movie killers in it. And he's already got a weapon. He's coming out of the water prepped. He's prepped and ready, you guys. So this says it's a 40 by 50. It is round drill, as were all the others. There's 16 colors. So this is going to be also another one that's simpler with a lot of color blocking. I think most of the confetti is going to be in the character. I see a lot of color blocking around the background. Another one that's going to be relatively quick to work up, I think. And this says a 35, so we probably have a 35 by 45 here. Yeah, lose about 10 centimeters. It seems to be kind of the predominant theme here with a lot of these Temu canvases, is the border takes about 10 centimeters, 4 inches from the drill space. But we can clearly see his little mask and some of the chevron details here. Look at his cute little eyes. And it's so sad. You feel so bad for him because nobody wants to play with him. I'd play with him. I'd him. What's he gonna do? Bite my ankles? I don't know. Let's take a look at our color palette. It did come with a standard kit, and this also has the serial number of the canvas written on the bag as well, and this comes kitted in baggies. Got lots of white, some peach here, some mustard yellow, and we do see varying tones of peach and brown, gray, and black. You got a pop of like burnt orange here. Little gray green, nice to see. Some more mustardy color. Looks like a more fall kind of background. But yeah, some basic colors. Looks, you know, like they go with and match the canvas. I'm wondering if this is going to be in his chevron here, because I'm not seeing anything redder than that. Am I? Perhaps? No, I don't. I think that this might be as red as we get. It's going to be a little bit of an orange chevron. Interesting. We'll have to see how that turns out. I'm a little leery about that. As far as canvas clarity, it's the letters and symbols themselves are easy to read. Like, they're clear. They're jumping out at me. They're clear. It seems to be one of those, though, that maybe they just planted the image or the letters on top of the image, or vice versa. They're not like designated, so the color kind of bleeds from one letter into another one. Like this L is kind of a beigey color, and that beigey color kind of bleeds over into this I. So each letter is not like a specific designated color. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? It is superimposed is what I'm saying. So that might present some difficulties when diamond painting for some of us, but, you know, not insurmountable. You'll just have to pay attention. Okay, we only have a couple more to go. Let's see what they are.
If you enjoy your freedom and a big room, stomp. Yes, you do. You're a good girl. She likes the big room and the freedom. She like it. Here you go. She's a good girl.